Good morning. A little smudge for our morning. How's everybody doing? See, get the cards here. Got them all shuffled. Let's see what our day's looking like. Wow, love it. Love that card. So the Page of Cups, representing us today, Page of Cups. A sweet surprise, or waking up in a surprising good mood, or somehow today you will have a surprising emotional experience. See how the little fish jumps out of the cup? Cups are emotions in the tarot, so feelings. And the page, so pages are youthful, young, so babies to 12 is the archetypal age of a page. And if it comes up as an adult in a situation, that would be an emotional, either immature or very youthful, certainly adult, or someone with childlike behavior emotionally. Okay, so it's interesting because it'll come up all over the place, sometimes talking about, 40-year-olds, yeah, emotionally. Okay, so you got to know how to read these, right? So then it would be a very immature or youthful, or taking a youthful approach to something. Now, if it's not talking about a person, okay, the court cards can be really interesting and kind of tricky, right? I did put up a video on court cards and we touched on it a bit, but it was more geared towards romantically what they're like. But they can also be about degrees of something. You could be at the very beginning of a creative and emotionally driven project, right? So that could also be what that's talking about, right? Okay, so we could be, who's watching today, we could be at the beginning of, or having a surprising feeling about something that's motivating us, emotionally motivating, because it's cups. Through our feelings, we feel like we want to do something because we're feeling love, we're feeling something, inspired somehow through love or feelings, our emotional feelings. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So the past, so coming from the Six of Cups. Nostalgia, cups again, emotions, touching base with people from our past, from our childhood, siblings. I wonder if you've had an emotional connection or experience recently that was really pleasant, kind, from someone from your past. So have you reconnected with someone? Have you heard from someone you haven't heard from? Did you connect with a sibling, a friend from the past that feels like a sibling? Are you looking forward to visiting a sibling or a friend from the past? Because this card looks forward to something and is ready for a journey, but hasn't quite stepped out. So there are two of those wands out and there's one behind. So they're right at that threshold of leaving on a journey maybe, or starting on some kind of a journey with a project, right? Because that could be energetically moving. It doesn't have to be physically going somewhere. It could be, moving into new territory with what you do for work or how you do your work. Okay, so it's all about, the energy of the cards, right? So we've got this Three of Pentacles in the middle. Three of Pentacles. Wow, so far really nice cards today. Something or someone from the past has inspired you somehow to either take a trip, or you're looking forward to a trip, or you're looking forward to a connection. It could even be a lunch date or something with someone, and it's someone you're really building a nice foundation with, or you already have a nice foundation with, because between you and that idea, or that idea of connecting with someone, there feels connection in this reading. So it's about connecting, I think. There's a nice foundation. That's what the Three of Pentacles is, because pentacles are physical. There's physical energy to them, right? There's manifesting something physical. And in this case, we have one of the strongest formations in the world, the building formation of the triangle, which is two below and something stacked above, right? Two below and something stacked. So it's trying to say something is built on a strong foundation, and this crafts person, that's why they've got the apron on, so it shows that they're at work and they've got some tools in their hand, and these people are admiring the work of this person, right? So the work is beautiful. So the rose, so it's beautiful as well as being strong and enduring and a worthy piece of work. So there's this unveiling. So when it comes, wherever it comes, it's saying something is built on a firm foundation. Or if it's advice, build something on a firm foundation. Or if it's your challenge, maybe you haven't built something on a firm foundation. So the challenge is to create a foundation. Okay, cool. Now in this case, I'm thinking there's someone from your past, could be a sibling or an old friend from the past, or ideas about meeting with and creating something with someone from your past. That could even be creating an afternoon spent, or maybe you're going on a holiday and visiting someone from your past. And there's definitely a good foundation between you and that person. You're looking forward to it, the connection. Oh, wow. And it turns out really nice. Look at that. Now, this card, I'm suspicious of it a lot. And a lot of my students, they laugh at me because it looks such a pretty card and everything. But my suspicion about it is it's too nice. Nice is, suspect. But because it's so well aspected, yeah, so when I talk about it, I often say it's an illusion, a facade, or people are pretending everything's okay when it isn't. But in this case, because it's coming from and all around it for the most part, except this card maybe, but even this card's well aspected with all the other ones. Every card here aspects all the rest really well. So it's actually, I'm going to read it in the best sense. I feel like you're going to have a really nice, wonderful visit. If you're going visiting, if you're going on a trip, if you're reconnecting with someone from your past, or if you're considering doing that, you should do it, because that is a wonderful card. And it says there's going to be wonderful times, joy and, emotional connection. It looks wonderful. When this card is good, it's really good. It's a bit of a, always 10s are an ending. So we could even say you come to a really good, place with someone or a connection with a group of people, but it's very fulfilling, certainly. Okay, so here we've got the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is advice. So do take the trip if you're considering it. Absolutely. Both these cards have action in them, and I feel like make the plans, get the energy up to do this, even if it's just making a lunch plans or whatever, or connection plans of some kind. Make the plan and go for it here. This feels really like you need to do this. And, we don't have that much time here on the earth plane. And some of us, we don't even know how much time we have, right? We don't know from one day to the next, really, ultimately. So if you're having a emotional connection in your heart with someone, make plans to meet with them and spend quality time with people you love. Thank you so much for watching, and do like and share, and I hope some of that was helpful to somebody out there. And send in your ravens.